Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 2, Episode 14, the 214 episode of Angel, the Valentine's Day episode of Angel 214. If I'm not mistaken, this episode came out on 213, which means they should have did the Happy Anniversary Love Story Forever Trapped episode thing this episode, but clearly we're not. This is entitled The Thin Dead Line. There's some jokes to be made there. We're just going to leave on the cutting room floor. I don't have much to say going into it, man. We haven't had Darla in a while. We didn't see Drew the last two episodes. It felt like that was where the focus was, but I understand taking it away to show some more of the crew, the split about Angel and them doing, or Wesley and them doing their own investigation team, saying Angel's just a name, has nothing to do with an actual man named Angel, etc., etc. Angel realizing he put his team out to dry, you know, the whole thing. So we're going to put this behind the scenes, Jerry, and we're just going to hop right into it, bro. We're just going to just dive in. Sometimes ain't nothing to it but to do it. Tuesday episode. We got a lot of Angel this week. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No more Buffy until Saturday. 3-episode stretch. I think it's the longest stretch we've had so far. He misses his friends. Misses his... Alright, somebody's got to pick that up, dickhead.
Maybe we could buy one of those star maps. Find out where Steven...
4521. I think 5214 is the address for the magic shop.
Seagal lives.
Why?
You telling me he got to be a movie star without a little demonic assistance?
Look, I say if things are quiet, let them be quiet.
I agree with that shit
Quiet
as well.
may be good for mankind, but
The stranger the better as far as we're concerned. Please, have a seat. Tell us
Cordelia's
what the
constant
problem
hair
is.
changing
Trust
just throws me the fuck
We
off, man.
specialize in strange. There's nothing we haven't...
What's in the back of her head?
There's an eye in the back of her head.
As an eyeball. Can you see me?
Practice and bit her when she woke up this
One
morning.
of them
that
swim monsters. The guy from
Did you see who
Prison
or
Break.
what did this to you? It was dark. She doesn't remember much. She's been in a state of shock since it
Well,
happened.
don't fucking answer for her.
I'm surprised how many nasty things are on the streets these days.
That made me lightheaded.
Move now.
Well, don't have no urgency to it. God, dog. Apologize a trillion times.
Here you go.
I'm sorry,
Pass
Miss
these out
Jackson.
first and then get...
Fun fact, the beat of that is Here Comes the Bride. But it's just kind of spaced and slowed. Almost bought an Outcast shirt today. Or Outcast hoodie. Oh, it's the T1000. Is it? The T... Hello? Boom, 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 boom.
From wide open.
No honor amongst thieves.
Well, let's see. There's you, then there's every other crook and monstro in this
thought they
town
said
thinking
cock
they can
monster
waltz
in
in here
subtitles.
and pound you until they get information without paying either.
In position of
How
judgment.
is old Wesley? Huh?
It's a buddy. It's a friend. Right now, I fired
Are the
him.
other two you fired?
Ooh.
They doing all right?
Ooh, Merle.
Gee, let me guess. You never even bothered to check.
He's an asshole, bro.
This better pan out.
9:30 at the Iowa Lab. Pleasure doing
Yeah.
business with you.
I don't want Merle to go nowhere. I think he'd be a fun informant for everybody to have.
Thing I know he's reaching for his nightstick, so I just grabbed Les and booked.
You mean he wasn't trying to arrest you or...
I'm telling you, he just walked up, said no loitering, slugged me in the mouth, and then chased us for a couple blocks before he made it here.
Y'all dealing
What
with
a
the...
big problem.
Is it a zombie cop? This name is either way ahead of its time. Thin Dead Line. Has it always been the little blue line thing? It's a zombie cop, ain't it?
Yeah. Good luck solving it. I mean, who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters. Oh, sorry.
As soon as these two narcissists come to their senses.
But Angel, this isn't the guy in the long black trench coat, is it?
Oh, no, it is.
You know him?
Yeah. He tried to help me out a few weeks ago.
Still fighting the good fight, my brother. Is he all right? How's he doing?
But it turned out it was just a scam to screw this law firm.
Well, he hasn't changed a bit.
They got all excited, bro, thinking their guy was on the case, doing something good for once. Come on, man. Still haven't mentioned Buffy, though. That's kind of crazy. Lurking and creeping, checking in on his peoples.
And everyone's a target.
She speaks true, G. 100% true.
Y'all got a zombie cop on y'all's asses. Angel's ass is just lurking. Every chance he gets, being a fucking creep.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, officer. Have I done something wrong?
Turn around. Face the fence. Place your hands on your head.
I don't think I'm gonna do that, bro.
Mistake.
He's still going through with the whole Miranda, like,
And will be used against you in a court of law.
oh, his ass is possessed.
Should you be unable to afford...
They used to say that about homeless people all the time. Some people that'd be a little crazy, that would just be down on their times, talking some crazy shit. They'd be like, "Oh, he's just possessed, honey. Don't worry about it." Like that was some normal shit that was happening day to day.
Do you understand your rights?
Zombie
as
cop!
I have.
He did a 360 and kicked that brother's head clean the fuck off. Zombie cop. He got to go to old girl, don't he? Lockley. Agent detective. Shout out Ann, though, because she does kind of got the vibe that she'd star in a movie where it was like the teacher that goes to the, a rundown school in like a ghetto or something and like turns a bunch of kids' lives around. But at first the kids really hate the teacher and they think she's just some fuck ass who's just there to try to, whatever it is. They don't trust her. They don't want to be her friend. But by the end of like, oh, we're not that different, you and me. Oh, hey, I actually like reading and learning about books and stuff. Oh, hey, now we're reformed. Then it says like so-and-so went on to be a teacher. So-and-so went on to fucking blah, blah, blah. She got those vibes. I think the real question is, first of all, it just has to be a bad angle on that thumb. That's a thumb for sure. First off is, did he kick the human that hard? Or did his head come off because he was already dead? That's my question. Look up the badge number. K. Clockley.
That's him.
Deceased.
Officer Peter Harks.
Can he smell that the ground's been
What about
fucked with? I'm confused about that. Oh,
Kevin worked Vice.
33 years old.
What is going on here?
Thin dead line.
unearthing dead cops and putting them back on the streets.
What? How is that?
Zombies.
Oh, what's in your
Magically
hair?
reanimate a corpse.
Yep.
They walk, they talk, and somebody else is pulling their strings.
She knows what a fucking zombie is, bro. Oh, her father.
45th Street, I think.
I'll start there. I'm on my cell phone if you hear from him.
Check out.
Ah, bro, that's a real thing. Like, you used to have to go to people's houses and knock on the fucking door and just to ask a question. Sure, you could call them on the phone, but even then, like, sometimes getting a phone call, you thought it was an emergency. You're like, oh shit, why such and such calling? I used to walk next door, knock on the door, and be like, hey, can Chris, talk about my best friend growing up, can Chris come out to play? Can I hang out? Can I come in? No, he can't play today, or no, you can't come in. Sure, come on in, but just for a little bit. I used to talk to him through his window, like this is a neighbor, bro, next door. I remember seeing him play one time, and I went, knocked on the door, and they said he wasn't there. Terrible. But I get it now that I'm older. Then it got to a point you just walk in the house, like, what's up, everybody? It's just crazy. It's crazy shit.
Come with me.
Right.
But I'd like to know what we did wrong. You know what law we broke? Because if we broke one, I think we should know what it was so we don't make the same mistake twice.
I'm not going to say it again. Wait, officer, wait! This man is a friend of mine, a very good friend. I'm sure he hasn't committed any...
Oh my God, just turn around and shot that motherfucker in the appendix. Wesley. Why did we go negative in the screen for?
He's got another gun!
That's the crazy fucking part. Is like, let's say a situation like that does happen. Like somebody just walks up like that and they get shot. Like unarmed and get shot by a cop. I don't even think you still can't like do nothing. You still can't put hands on the cop. They're protected, dude. They got plot armor. It's not zombie EMS, is it? No, they look too cognitive.
Meet me at the shelter, all right? Watch your backs. Hey, I'm with him.
He said, I'm with him. That's my friend. I got you, brother.
Hang on!
You just lit Brody up on fucking sight.
What happened?
They shot him.
Who did?
The cops, they're not human.
Only human after all. Don't forget, old boy's still in there too, though. He may have problems with Wes, or not Wes, but with Gunn.
We're taking him to a hospital now. I don't care who's out there.
That's right.
All right, get the door.
That's right. I don't give a shit. We gotta go, dude. You tried. It didn't work.
Where are we going?
I'm sorry you have to keep moving, man.
Sounds sensible to me.
Maybe it's like some hive mind shit. You take down one, they all fucking crumble.
Take this bat. I want you to use it, all right? Come on, everything up against the windows. Move!
Let me escape through my secret passageway. Oh, they snatched his ass up.
Get him upstairs!
Did they just snatch that man up and then close a bookshelf in front of him? God damn. You better let go of Ann, dude. Get over here, Thor. You got a hammer? Hey, just because you're a fuck ass don't mean we ain't gonna help you, I guess. Oh, never mind, that was a cop that closed the bookshelf. It looked like it was the guy that got snatched.
Of granite. The zombie guy.
Clearly he was broke that shit over your noggin. Now you got a bunch of dead fucking cops you gotta get it. Gun ain't left his side, by the way.
Yet.
Yeah, high as a kite, boy. Morphine.
Is this morphine? Well, it's bloody lovely.
Angel watching from a distance. Bro, go the fuck in there. That means so much more to people. Yeah. Got caught.
Doing here?
Got caught.
Wesley doesn't need you right now.
Needs his family.
We don't need you. You walked away. Do us a favor and just stay away.
You gonna say nothing about her hair? Why you trying to be all stoic? Granted, he's normally stoic, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. Beat it up. Yeah, they never did figure out nothing about the damn eyeball in the back of that little child's neck. They said to hell with her, bro. Which I'm not really mad about, but still. Angel Investigations looks into reports that the police are attacking kids. The thin, dead line, bro. Some fuck-ass cops. That's all it is, man. Some fuck-ass cops. Doing fuck-ass things, even from the great beyond. I like it, though, because it's 2001. They're not scared to talk about the topics of what they call the inner city youth. What they call those kids, man, who are just struggling and maybe from a project or from a different area, who are a person of color who's attacked and targeted by the police. Even the fucking dead police, apparently. So, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just some bullshit, really. Zombie Cops is kind of a goofy little thing to touch on, but it is a supernatural show, so you got to touch on all the topics. But I'm glad that they touch on a topic as sensitive as that. And it's a topic that has stayed relevant even in 2025. Like, it's still happening. It's still happening. And yes, yes, we all know the same shit happens to white folks. But read a book, man. Like, pay attention to what's going on around you. See what's happening. It's ugly. It's not fair. It's it shouldn't be what it is. And for some reason, we're seeing a resurgence. Am I saying that word right? Resurgence, resurfacing of more blatant, outright racism. I saw a post that talked about the '90s. Like, was it almost wasn't a thing? And I think back to being a kid, and it is all how you're raised. Racism is something that's taught. It's not a natural thing. Racism is something that is taught, and it is taught by racist people, and it gets passed on through generations. You look at little kids; they don't care that a kid's skin color is different. They may find it interesting, like, you look different than me, but that's not the moral of it. I remember being in school, and the school I had was actually predominantly white up until like fourth, fifth grade. We had a black student. She has a very specific name. I'm not going to say her name because I feel like it's like a one of one name, but but it was never anything. There was nothing to it. And then getting out of that school and then getting into like a more public school, it's black teachers, black students, black friends, and there was never a moment of disdain or like disgust that you see. Now, I have family who down the line are further away from this middle of the tree, however you want to word it, who are severely racist. But luckily, that didn't get passed to my parents and to me. I don't get it. I don't know where the resurgence come from, like the '90s, early 2000s. And then I witnessed it a little bit, like in high school towards kids, and then all of a sudden, like, I mean, call a spade around 2016 or 2015, 2016. You start seeing people come out the woodwork. You hear the things that they say. And then we go through the pandemic and the riots. They called the riots, the protests. There were some riots, but protests. And then now, like, there's blatant racism online. Obviously, there was racism on Xbox lobbies, but a lot of those people were keyboard warriors. They just knew they could say shit and get away with it because nobody knew who they were. Their face was hidden behind a name online. But now it's just like people will have their whole picture up and say some shit. Hell, we saw a bunch of that white lady said some shit at that playground, and all those racist folks came out the woodwork to give her money. I don't know, man. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now I don't want to dive too deep into the topic because we can go on an hour-long tangent about this. And I don't know. There's just people who don't have any moral sensibility. They don't have sympathy. They don't have empathy. It's just confusing, I guess. But kudos to Angel for taking on such a topic in 2001. This episode aired February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. We could have swapped episodes, unless the Angel gunshot wound plays a bigger effect, but we could have swapped this in the last episode. 7.5 rating. I figured it'd actually be a little bit lower just because of the cop stuff, zombie cops, but I'm kind of glad that it wasn't. I'm just going to flip through here for a second so y'all don't mind me. What's his bucket? The guy that came in that had the shaved head, he looked familiar. He was in Always Sunny, American Horror Story. He was Donnie in Friday the 13th. That makes sense. The 2009 one. He was in a couple episodes of Dexter. I don't really see anything else I know him from. Yeah, this was his acting debut. Was this? Anyways, that's not why we're here. That's not why we clicked on it. Let me get back over here to this, see if there's some trivia for it. When she's at the shelter, Cordelia exclaims that a girl's wearing a shirt. Hey, told that was a one of one. She is indeed correct. As is one of the pieces of her clothing that Angel donated to Anne in the previous episode in Blood Money. Wow, get fucked. It's revealed that Gunn and Anne had met off screen. Cordelia sees Angel for the first time. Okay. Fear not, the plot line of the extra eye will continue. Good. Good. All right, that's really it. We went on a long tangent. We'll go ahead and kind of wrap it at there. We do have 2 more episodes coming up for Angel for this week. The next one's called Reprise, and then we won't see Buffy again until the end of the week for Saturday. But we'll just leave it at that, and I'll go ahead and scoot. And we'll rest on some of the words that were said. So links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.